y'all was real.
As a reporter, I know how important it is to remain objective. But that has been a difficult task as I cover the ongoing scandal of maintenance workers asking for sex in exchange for repairs in Baltimore public housing. Like this moment when Tanita Wilson, a woman who told her story of abuse to the Real News, broke down. Tanita was overwhelmed with emotion after going public with her ordeal.
Just y'all presence being here is good enough for me.
How a maintenance worker installed a generator in her kitchen, then asked for money she didn't have to pay, and then forced her to have sex to settle the bill.
He just stated that we can clear the bill up if you perform a sexual act with me.
Her story went viral, and today she talked about the experience and the exhausting emotions of recounting her pain to people she doesn't know.
To me, I felt liberated. It made me feel stronger than what I actually was. It made me feel like my silence was actually hindering me, and it made me feel good. I feel much better now that I've been able to tell someone else my situation.
But Tanita is not alone.
This is Gilmore Homes, where Freddie Gray lived and died while in police custody. But there's been another cry for help here, this time from their women.
At the city-run Gilmore Homes, over half a dozen women came forward alleging that they were asked by maintenance workers to exchange sex for repairs.
Well, he asked me to send him some pictures, and I asked him pictures of my feet. He wanted pictures of my pedicured feet. I felt invaded. I felt disrespected. I let him know I felt disrespected because I wanted to know what made him think just because he asked for pictures of my feet that he should get them.
And prompting the city to settle a lawsuit for $8 million.
And to be in a situation where these women are subjected to life-threatening conditions unless they sleep with maintenance men who we pay with our tax dollars is just simply not acceptable.
Both there and at Perkins Homes, where Tanita lives, it has been difficult for me, both as a woman and a journalist, to maintain an arm's length. I've talked to many women, and not just about sexual harassment, but about being trapped in poverty, poor living conditions, and most of all, their feeling of isolation.
It's been really hard down here. I had problems and stuff like down here where, we all live in this community, try to have our children caring for one another, being in the areas and trying to make it better for the kids and stuff. And it's just been so much of things going on and happening that I don't even feel safe anymore down here.
A condition made worse by Tanita's story, because to this day she doesn't know the outcome of her complaint or if that maintenance worker is still employed by the city.
It seems to me like they wanted to make it look like an isolated incident. We have cleaned it up and everything is okay, but they never checked for any other project developments to see if this was occurring.
I asked Housing several times about her investigation, and 15 more other complaints in 2016 we uncovered. But they say state law dictates that cases remain secret because they involve city workers. For now, Tanita says she takes strength from the people she met online who watched her story and holds out hope that someday, somehow, she will find a new home and perhaps a better life where the day-to-day struggle to survive is not so heartbreaking.
My next step is to relocate, move out of housing, period. Find me a residential home to live in, a better neighborhood to live in with my children. I'm no longer going to ask them for help.
This is Taya and Stephen Janis reporting for the Real News Network in Baltimore City, Maryland.